Oh, Elizabeth, your justice would freeze fear. How do you go to Salem when I forbid it? Do you mock me? I'll whip you if you dare to leave this house again.
I am sick, Mr. Proctor. Pray, hurt me not. My insides are all shuddery. I'm in the proceedings all day, sir.
And what of these proceedings here? When will you proceed to keep this house, as you are paid £9 a year to do, and my wife not Wally well?
I made a gift for you today, Goody Proctor. I had to sit long hours in a chair and pass the time listening. Why, thank you. It's a fair poppet. We must all love each other now, Goody Proctor. Aye, indeed, we must. I'll get up early in the morning and clean the house. I must sleep now.
Mary, is it true? There'll be 14 women arrested?
No, sir. There'll be 39 now. Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child? Goody Osborne will hang!
Hang? Hang, did you say?
Aye.
The deputy governor will permit it?
He sentenced her. He must. Not Sarah Good. For Sarah Good confessed, you see.
Confess? To what?
She sometimes made a compact with Lucifer and wrote her name in his black book with her blood and bound herself to torment Christians till God's thrown down and we all must worship hell for more.
But surely you know what a jabberer she is? Did you tell him that?
Mr. Proctor, in open court, she nearly choked us all to death.
How? Choked you?
She sent her spirit out.
Oh, Mary, surely you...
She tried to kill me many times, Goody Proctor.
Why, I never heard you mention that before.
I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. When she come into the court, I say to myself, I must not accuse this woman, for she sleeps in ditches, and so very old and poor. But then she sits there, denying, and I feel a misty coldness climbing up my back, and the skin on my skull begins to creep, and I feel a clamp around my neck, and I cannot breathe air. And then I hear a voice, a screaming voice, and it were my voice, and all at once I remember everything she's done to me.
Why? What did she do to you?
Mr. Proctor, she comes to this very door, begging bread and a cup of cider, and mark this, whenever I turned her away empty, she mumbled. Mumbled? She may mumble if she's hungry. But what does she mumble? You must remember, Goody Proctor, last month, a Monday, I think, she walked away, and I thought my guts would burst for 2 days after. Do you remember it? Why, I do, I think, but... And so I told that to Judge Haythorne, and he asked her so. Sarah Good, say he, what curse do you mumble that this girl must fall sick after turning you away? Why, your excellency, no curse at all. I only say my commandments. I hope I may say my commandments, say she. And that's an upright answer? Aye, but then Judge Haythorne say, recite us your commandments. And all the 10 she could not say a single one. She never knew no commandments, and they had her in a flat lie.
And so condemned her?
Why, they must when she condemned herself.
But the proof!
I told you the proof. It's hard proof. Hard as a rock, the judges say.
You will not go to court again, Mary Warren.
I must tell you, sir, I will be gone every day now. I am amazed you do not see what weighty work we do.
What work you do? It's strange work for a Christian girl to hang old women.
But, Mr. Proctor, they will not hang them if they confess. Sarah Good will only sit in jail sometime. And here's a wonder for you. Think on this. Goody Good is pregnant. Pregnant? Are they mad? The woman's nearly 60. They had Dr. Griggs examine her, and she's full to the brim, and smoking a pipe all these years, and no husband either. But she's safe, thank God, for they'll not hurt the innocent child. But that not be a marvel? You must see it, sir. It's God's work we do. So I'll be gone every day for some time. I am an official of the court, they say, and
I'll official you.
I'm not standing whipping anymore. Mary, promise now you'll stay at home. The devil's loose in Salem, Mr. Proctor. We must discover where he's hiding.
I'll whip the devil out of you.
I saved your life today. I am accused? Somewhat mentioned, but I said I'd never seen no sign you ever sent your spirit out to hurt no one, and seeing I do live so closely with you, they dismissed it. Who accused me? I am bound by law, I cannot tell it. I only hope you'll be sarcastic no more. 4 judges and the king's deputy sat to dinner with us but an hour ago. I would have you speak civilly to me from this out.
Go to bed.
I'll not be ordered to bed no more, Mr. Proctor. I am 18 and a woman, however single.
Do you wish to sit up? Then sit up.
I wish to go to bed.
Good night then.
Good night. Oh, the news is up.
There will be no news.
She wants me dead. I knew all week it would come to this.
They dismiss it. You heard her say,
And what if tomorrow? She will cry me out until they take me.
sit you down.
She wants me dead, John. You know it.
I say sit down. Now we must be wise, Elizabeth.
Oh, indeed, indeed.
Fear nothing. I'll find Ezekiel Cheever. I'll tell him she said it were all sport.
John, with so many in the jail, more than Cheever's help is needed now, I think. Would you favor me with this? Go to Abigail.
What have I say to Abigail?
John, grant me this. You have a faulty understanding of young girls. There's a promise made in any bed.
What promise?
Spoke or silent, a promise is surely made. And she may dote on it now, I am sure she does, and thinks to kill me, then to take my place. It is her dearest hope, John. I know it. There be 1,000 names. Why does she call mine? There be a certain danger in calling such a name. I am no goody-good that sleeps in ditches, no Osborne, drunk and half-witted. She dare not call out such a farmer's wife, but there be monstrous profit in it. She thinks to take my place, John.
She cannot think it.
John, have you ever shown her somewhat of contempt? She cannot pass you in the church, but you will blush.
I may blush for my sin.
I think she has another meaning in that blush.
And what see you? What see you, Elizabeth?
I think you be somewhat ashamed, for I am there and she so close.
When will you know me, woman? Where I stone I would have cracked for shame this 7 month.
Then go and tell her she's a whore. Whatever promise she may send, break it, John, break it.
Good then, I'll go.
Oh, how willingly.
I will curse her harder than the oldest cinder in hell, but pray begrudge me not my anger.
Your anger! I only ask you.
Woman, am I so base? Do you truly think me base?
I never called you base.
Then how do you charge me with such a promise? The promise that a sullen gives a mare I gave that girl.
Then why do you anger me when I bid you break it?
Because it speaks deceit, and I am honest. But I'll plead no more. I see now your spirit twist around the single error of my life, and I will never tear it free.
You'll tear it free when you come to know that I will be your only wife, or no wife at all. She hasn't erred you yet, John Proctor, and you know it.